Climate change. Simple statement, overused statement, sadly a statement that has become accepted as simple fact. There are many problems facing America in its current state, but for me, environmental and sustainability have always been something that I've been passionate about, particularly when, at the rate that the human population is going today, there will not be an habitable Earth for my grandchildren. The forums that I posted in were NY Mag, YouTube, and the Rolling Stone Online. They're all places that I rely on to get information, and as a digital Redder, I hate the news right now. In today's climate, I don't enjoy going to the usual sites I might about global warming, like CNN or The Guardian. I picked NY Mag because it's a site that I've been visiting for years. It's got informative articles, but also news about media, fashion, and entertainment. And I'm looking to go into the magazine business, so this site is a site that I stay up to date on and rely on for accurate information very commonly. I chose YouTube because of the frequency that we use it for in this class. I typically haven't relied on videos for information until this class actually. This summer has introduced me to many forms of online communication, obviously, and I found myself actually really enjoying a break from the readings that we were assigned when we were assigned to watch videos or podcasts to listen to. And that's a big deal because I love reading. I actually enjoyed learning through this medium, so I thought it was only right that I incorporated it as a part of this assignment. And then lastly, I picked Rolling Stone. I know it seems a little out of the blue and random, but that's actually why I picked it. My other two sources were more academic based. I've used both of them for classes at UGA, and they're typically what I think about as academic sources. And the Rolling Stone is a bit more laid back. It's a casual publication, focuses on celebrities, entertainment, news. So I thought to get a full grasp on what people are discussing and opinions that are being shared currently on climate change, that I would need to look at a full range of sources. So that's exactly what I did. I feel it really rounded out my arguments and enabled me to write a different response than I did for the other two, and hopefully share some facts that those reading the article wouldn't have otherwise known about. In NY Mag, I posted a response to someone's comment. My view on educating about climate change and trying to elicit a response is that we need to move from giving out all these doomsday, end of the world facts to educating people on what they can do both individually and collectively toward the greater cause to help prevent and better the situation that we're in. The article on NY Mag was very fact-based and honestly pretty pessimistic. The comment that I read kept with that theme. The user posted facts, links, and a video, all these things outlining the depressing yet sadly true facts about global warming. And I think that's great. People need to know these things, but in order to share my opinion and maybe shift his so that he would use his platform to educate on active actions that could be taken rather than depressing facts that most of the population knows, I shared my opinion and explained how I thought his platform could be better used educating. On YouTube, I posted a comment in response to a video that showed the melting of Antarctica's landmass ice from 2007 to currently 2017. One of the other comments on the video already was an act now kind of gist, which you can see in this picture. I thought the most useful way that I could contribute to the conversation was to keep that vibe going, point out the importance of not only the geography but the ecology that is being affected by the changes as well. I thought the conversation was already constructive but a little scarce, so my goal was to keep it going, revive it, round it out a bit more so that attention would be called to it once more. And lastly, in Rolling Stone, I replied to a skeptic's comment Everyone knows one of these. Maybe you even are one. That's totally fine. My purpose isn't to tell you what to think or to prove you wrong. I wanted to simply redirect the conversation here and frame my argument in a way that was based on facts and activism rather than opinion and passiveness. Fake news is created by media and government. Climate change, it's a fact, it's being tracked by scientists and currently happening to the world. And everyone believes in facts, so I tried to focus my argument there and create a sort of wake-up call to this particular user. Turns out I did not receive any responses to my arguments. It would have been easier to flesh out what I learned with some feedback, but based on my own experience, I of course learned more about global warming than I knew before. All of the articles and videos that I watched were very informative and gave me some more up-to-date information. I learned about tailoring a message to different mediums and the thought that really has to go into it. It really is out there forever and can be circulated anywhere, so I was much more aware of posting somewhere myself than I had been in the past when we were just discussing topics of posting online. I've never posted my opinions anywhere before, not even Facebook, so I consider myself to be a pretty passive person. I don't like to stir the pot, I don't like to interject my opinion very often, and through this assignment, I've learned that it's good to do that sometimes. Good things can come from it as long as you're knowledgeable and do so in a graceful way. I don't know that I was heard by others on the forum. I didn't get any responses, so either it wasn't paid attention to or it was seen and it didn't solicit a response, which I'm honestly okay with, actually. I think my posts were more lengthy than desired and may have been a bit preachy, especially the one on the Rolling Stone. I did expect some type of response out of YouTube, maybe just a like, but it was a short video. People may just be clicking on it for facts, for research, not to read comments. For the sake of this assignment, I'm bummed, but that I don't have more to report, but as long as someone gains something from the reading someday, or even if I just made one more person think a little harder about global warming and climate change's campaign, then I'm okay with that. Out of all three places that I posted, I think NY Mag had the best discussion. Everyone was more questioning and shared opinions and facts rather than being so harsh and making an I am right, you are wrong statement like some of the things you see here. YouTube had super short comments, and after this assignment, I realized YouTube might be more for just watching videos and learning from them, not really a place to have constructive conversation about the topic. A lot of these that you see are from Rolling Stone, 2 out of the 4. There were too many people angry about the situation, and everyone went there to post and share their opinion, not with open minds and not to have a discussion. As was said in one of the videos for this module, no one wants to listen to you if you're judging, negative, complaining, using excuses, using dogmatism. That was something that was very prevalent, as you can see by some of these screenshots that I took. It was very common in these discussions, and I think these are the main reasons why I didn't get much response, why there wasn't really any constructive conversation that was going on in many of them. I would encourage everyone to engage in useful and constructive discussion about climate change, both online and in person. It doesn't matter where, but when is crucial. Do it now. There are plenty of ways you as an individual can take action. Research, ask questions, try to facilitate positive and active conversation around the topic. Active is super, super important. It doesn't matter whether you believe in the concept of global warming or not. The fact is that the climate is changing and it will affect our generation, our children, their children. If you don't care about anything else, care about that. Take time to create positive word of mouth and forums online for people to see and hopefully to spring to action from. Posting online can be a good and positive thing. That is really something that I learned from this assignment. Instead of tearing people down, any given message could facilitate conversation and give people the win to be more active. Post a persuasive video on YouTube, share a link to a blog post that you wrote on Facebook, reply to someone's comment to help them see the world as a bit of a brighter place. These are all things that you can do. If everyone makes a point to do so, the internet will become a much more constructive place to learn and discuss climate change and global warming, or anything that you feel knowledgeable and passionate about.